3.
Yo, man. Welcome to another episode of Locker Room Talk, man. I'm your boy, Big Preezy. What up, LA? You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the crew, Mimi and Dalray, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's up, Mimi?
What's up? Happy Saturday.
I know, man. I know, I'm feeling fantastic, bro. Like,
I just got through taking some pre-workout. We ain't worked out this morning.
Now? Like,
no, I've been through that shit's still in me, bro. Like, I ain't sweating none of that shit, but I'm good.
So excited about today.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our new intro music, man, by Monty, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope artist, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
We got him in the studio today.
You know what I'm saying?
Take my mic.
Tell what new music you got coming out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like to hear yourself?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what music you got going on, man?
I like to hear myself talk. That's what I'm something to say.
Yeah.
What's up? How y'all doing?
You sound all probably getting scared, man.
I'm just making sure I'm not snitching on myself.
Good, homie. So, what's been going on, man?
Man, a lot, bro. I just filmed a dope video. Basically shot a movie. We're about to drop it probably in a couple weeks or so. About to drop a project. Almost done with that. I got a big feature coming on it, so I'm just waiting to wrap that up and then we good.
Okay. Yeah, let everybody know your social media, man. Your Instagram, tell them to check you out, bro.
Yeah, you can follow me, MoonrockMont, everywhere. MoonrockMont.net, MoonrockMont.com, MoonrockMont Instagram, MoonrockMont Twitter, Moonrock everything, Moonrock Worldwide. We taking off and blasting off bitches.
Y'all make sure y'all check out this guy, man. I'm telling you, he look just like Chance the Rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all come check this guy out.
Beige boy, game connect. The beige click is in effect,
I'll tell
man.
you something, man. I look like everybody.
All right, my guy,
We
man.
signing out.
All day, man.
Yeah, he did our music and our new intro music, so
yeah.
that's what's dope. I mean,
I love it, man. I love it. Every time I hear it, man, I get amped up, man.
So all you gotta do is Google Moonrock Mont, and that's it. Like, and you'll find everything you need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, man. Hey, quote of the day. Quote of the day, Bruce Lee. Y'all know who Bruce Lee is.
Who?
Man. Bruce Lee. Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah, that's Bruce Lee. The one who beat your ass in 30 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? With 2 fingers looking at
Yes. I didn't know how they used to talk back in the day. They talk. Then they start speaking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You just did that.
I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. You are God. You killed my brother. Like they were chopped up or screwed or some shit.
Yes.
Real protection shit, man, for real. But quote of the day by Bruce Lee: "Do not pray for the easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you don't want your shit to be easy, man. You want this shit to be challenging. You want to get out there and get it, man. Because if the shit be easy, you ain't gonna appreciate it.
100%. Like, so think about it. Why do you think people are offended when you tell them they are privileged? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because if you're not privileged and you really grind it out and you earned it, that builds your self-esteem.
Exactly.
Self-esteem comes from overcoming a challenge, from seeing a mountain and getting to the top, or whatever you're dealing with, and you have the strength. You get to get that self-actualization to say, "Oh man, I'm strong enough to do this."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If it's handed to you, you never know enough about yourself.
Exactly.
When you're
I wish I could walk outside and just lose weight. I wish I could take a serum just like another professor and just lose fucking weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And I can actually go down. I can see my dick and shit like that. I wish I could, goddamn it, all this shit. But you know, it's just a different saying. You gotta work harder, man, to get where you want to be.
And there's a beauty within that. You know what I mean? And like, we as, you know, especially like black and brown folks, we should definitely feel like more self-actualized because we've had to, you know, work a little harder, you know, at times, you know, and that's real talk. I mean, if people are privileged, you know, they don't really know how strong or what they can actually overcome. We actually, you know, that's a kind of a gift, I would say, and I appreciate Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee had a lot of sayings.
I
mean, my favorite one is the "Be Like Water" one, but the power of water. But this one is incredible, man. Don't pray for an easy life. Do not ask for an easy life because it won't give you anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Pray for the strength.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Man, you picked this one today, man.
Hey, that don't on the host, man. You know what I'm saying? We got two special guests up here today, man. Dope people, man. We actually interviewed them a few months ago, man. Dope gym, man, called Alpha Uno, based here out of Inglewood, man. Let's get it up for Rodney and Veronica, man. What's going on?
Yes. Guys, thank you.
Thank you guys for having us.
Okay, you can
Again.
take it over. Go ahead.
Ladies first.
Be quiet, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we're Alpha Uno Athletics, based off in Inglewood, black and brown owned.
Okay.
We started off in our garage gym, small type garage gym.
Yeah.
Just wanted to start something based off helping the community. Get educated about health and fitness. It doesn't have to be about always. It doesn't have to always be hard all the time. Educate them about just the deep part of it. Then ease them up with ease them into it. Slowly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you rush people into stuff, you kind of push them off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to do this together and educate everybody on the health and fitness in Inglewood, because we don't have that many gyms, we don't have that many sources out there. So we wanted to be the first to actually do this as a couple.
Exactly. So what got y'all into this? Like, as far as opening up y'all own gym, how did it first start?
Well, I guess you can say it started. I was working at another gym before, so the classes, people really loved the classes. The energy that I was given, it was me just connecting with the people. It wasn't always about the money. Seeing people just praising, just the instructor, but I just love seeing everybody eat. Everybody eat at the table.
So what's the tell us a little bit about your background, the story of you guys that that kind of led you to this place. You know what I mean? Either one of you can go. I know y'all look at each other. I love this.
I feel like I'll be talking. I was like, all right, you go ahead.
I'm usually one who usually kind of just chimes in whenever he's speaking to add any stuff to it. But my journey into this whole fitness thing just began. I was trying to lose weight, so I joined the 6-week program, and he was a substitute instructor at the time. And from there, we just kind of started talking and stuff, and he was the instructor. And like he said, he was the instructor there, so people just kind of liked him, and they always steered, towards his classes. And then it just came to the point where they kind of just wanted to train with him alone. And we had a empty garage in our home, so I'm like, just use that, it's empty. I mean, it's not very big, but you can do something out of that. We bought a bar and a couple of plates, that's all we had, maybe 4, 5 plates, 6 plates, and then just one bar, and it just kind of took off from there. I think we outgrew the garage in maybe 6 months, I think.
It was getting packed, so it was time to get up out of there.
We started off with one-on-one, then it went 2, and then people wanted to do then we started doing 3 and then 4, but 4 was already pushing it a little too much, and people just wanted more and more. So then I'm like, you know what, it's time. We gotta get a gym. It's we have to go ahead and get one, and we got one in January, and we outgrew that one already.
Wow.
Even with this pandemic, we're still.
Even with coronavirus.
Oh yeah, it's not taking us down. We're still growing.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Bruce Lee.
For real.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't matter what's going on, pandemic. People gonna go through stuff.
Yeah.
But it's about how the way you approach things.
Yes.
It can either be a blessing or a curse. You can use it as a stepping stone, or you can use it as a stone that's gonna hold you down.
That's what's up.
So we didn't try to make no excuses at all. We try to find. We was looking for more the opportunity instead of the excuses. So we was always looking for the opportunity to keep going and keep our members encouraged, because it's a tough time right now. Stuff is it's crazy out here.
Yeah.
So we're just doing the best that we can, to keep the community keep going and growing. Yeah.
Including our kids, our young ones.
Oh yeah, and the kids too. So we have many.
So how many of those do you guys have?
They are my kids. I like to say they're my kids.
Yeah,
I think we have maybe 14.
Yeah,
maybe
14, close to 20. Yeah, all different age groups. We have our youngest is 3 years old. We have 2, 3 years olds. and our oldest is probably like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all in between, all mixed up, you know.
And I can say this, like, far as kids, especially in this pandemic, kids need something to do.
Oh,
It
yes.
feels like they stuck in the house all damn day playing Fortnite. And shit
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Fortnite is kicking my butt. Like, literally, man.
I never played Fortnite before.
I have a 13-year-old, you know that, like, and she just is like, it's her whole life. I'm like, man, get out the room. Trying to sneak to the room with dinner and stuff, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Like, you just walk away, like, where you going? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, eat with people. You know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, so, like, you know, that you guys work with kids,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think
So how is the struggle as far as dealing with kids during this pandemic? I mean, how are they going through it mentally? You know, y'all kids, like far as you call them, your kids.
Our kids.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, but before you get into the rest, the kids actually has been, they really like it. Like, you would think because with everything that's going on, they wouldn't stop,
Yeah.
but they're kind of more into it than adults sometimes. So I'm grateful for, because the kids, you know, sometimes they get off track. You know, their attention span is a little bit shorter than the adults.
Yeah.
So doing this sometimes outdoors, or it can be virtual, they're still there. They're still
Yeah.
working hard. But as far as like the mental aspect, some of them, they go. Well, I don't want to take yours. I'll be talking.
Everybody got
shine.
shine around here,
Yeah.
man. Nobody taking nobody's
Yeah,
shine.
our Alpha Pups class has actually helped a lot of our kids. Some of them come from like a being very closed in, where they don't want to speak to anybody, you know, because regardless, who knows what they've been through. So this, our Alpha Pups class has actually helped them open up. It has helped them physically, you know, like accomplish things that they haven't accomplished, and it has helped them like develop, you know, like social skills and, you know, more interactive skills. We had,
And you call it Alpha Puff.
yes, there are Alpha Pups.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
there are Alpha
They be
Pups.
eating too.
So do you break
Sound like some chips, man.
Alpha Puffs, like a protein puff snack.
Yeah.
But no, Alpha Puffs, that's incredible, man. Cause like, so Alpha, like when I think of Alpha, you know, I use like leadership or like, you
Yeah.
know, or
Yeah.
something like that, because you know, like of course, Preezy and I would consider ourselves Alpha
Yeah.
males.
All day.
Yeah, but and yeah, we can read it. We can read the room. We know that
Yeah.
you are that way as well. But what I'm saying is, like Alpha Uno, like break down like how that came about, like how you came up with that name.
He was the one who came up with that name. He already had it way before even the
Yeah,
gym
this like
existed.
I was probably like in middle school. This was like his name. Yeah,
You're like this is gonna be it.
Alpha. Because I used to study maybe in high school actually. I used to study Greek. So like the first letter Alpha, last Omega, and the word Alpha, you know, like leadership. Uno, you know, it's the Spanish for like number one. You know, I always kind of like affiliate that kind of like with
I thought you
being
were talking
first
about Uno
place.
cards.
No, it could be. You can use
For real,
it.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Uno cards.
But even though you know, you have the leader and you have number one, but in my eyes, I believe that a real true leader is people that build up other leaders.
Right.
Definitely.
So
Right.
you helping
We are
everybody be
integrants
number
there.
one,
Right.
or number two.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So-
you teach other people to be leaders in their own space. You know what I mean?
Right.
I agree. Yeah. If everyone was leaders, we'd be doing a lot better right now.
Yeah. So,
I believe we'd have more information on this pandemic too. If we had real leadership. Let's not go down there.
Yeah. But anyway, I want to reiterate. You said the kids are more motivated than the grown-ups. Like, what way? Like,
Well, it's hard to explain because you have to actually be there to see like their excitement, their
energy.
their energy. Not saying that the adults don't have like the energy, but the kids, I don't know, maybe because they're not like going out like to work and stuff, going out. They're always in the house all day, so this is kind of like their time they can actually like really go out and just let all that energy like, go inside. So, and plus, you know, I keep it entertaining. You know, I try to keep myself
What
as
do
a
you do?
kid too.
Like,
you know,
Yeah, like what do you do like in the classes? Like what happens in the classes? You know,
For an hour,
yeah,
right?
for an hour.
yeah.
So I just think of games like creative games, like we'll play like the floor is lava or something. So we have them like with the weights. They pick up the weights. Like they don't know that they're working out, but you know they pick their weights, they jump on the weight, pick up the other one, doing stuff like that. Might play, the bench. Yeah, we have. Well, right now we're working at a school, and they have like a bench where you sit on. And I have them like push that and stuff, acting like they're like on a train. You know, just different creative things I think of, and they get really into it. They get really into it.
Wow.
Yeah, I could go all day. Yeah.
So you got a bunch of hype kids and a bunch of lazy ass grown people.
That sounds like the world.
Seriously, man. I'm like, man. So, do the parents get excited when you come get their kids and all that? 'Cause I know parents get tired of their kids at times.
Oh man, yeah. They always want me to just tire them out.
Tired as hell.
But some of them, they have a lot of energy though. Like even after class, it'll be like a hard workout. They still want more. And sometimes they be even trying to jump in and work out with the adults too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want more. They want seconds.
So,
Wow.
so you said how many kids at one per class? Like usually that you have?
Well, right now the cap we have 12.
Okay.
12 is the cap, so we have like 12 each class.
Yeah. Are you having to mix that in, or do you have to like? Because you know, like with the coronavirus, it's like different as far as like capacity, like that you can have. Like, how do you guys like filter that in and out?
So we have different classes. We have cardio classes. We have another class that incorporates cardio and weightlifting, and then we have another weightlifting class only, and then we have a runners group. So every different hour we have different classes. So what they're doing right now, because of the whole pandemic, we had to downsize our classes, so we only have 12 members per class. So to make sure that we give everybody a chance, we're only allowing one member per class to take one class a day.
Yeah.
That way everybody can get a chance to come in and put in their workout. So we have morning classes, and then we have evening classes as well. So everybody gets a chance to work out.
We used to have them take 2 classes like back to back.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to kind of like you said, limit that and have them only take 1 class. That way other people can come in and get their workout. You know, that way have that space open for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now going to I want to go into mental health because it's a very serious subject. Now I know you deal with probably a lot of kids who suffer from that. You know, as far as mental health, like as far as from home or being away from school. You know, being around their friends. How do you educate kids on mental health as far as that aspect? You know, if they're going through something, how do you work towards
Well, I know you wanted to chime in with.
Or can you give us an example? I mean, you ain't got to say the name.
She has the best one.
Yeah.
She has the best
Well,
one.
I kind of went over it briefly, but we do have a couple of them where one of them just kind of has a low self-esteem kind of thing. You know, they come in, sometimes they feel like they can't do the workout, so Ronnie usually will go on and pull them onto the side and say, you know what, you can't give up, you have to keep going, and that keeps them interactive with all the other kids, and I mean, they just kind of keep going, you know, until they finish, and at the end of the class, they actually feel accomplished. And what actually also helps is that all the other kids kind of cheer. They kind of cheer one, you know.
That's kind of cool how that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even in the adult classes, it actually happens.
Really?
Yes.
Right, because you got a lot of adults that's going through.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we all kind of just cheer each other on, and then we have, you know, a couple of other members where they were just very closed in, and slowly they started coming into the classes. They would go on and off during the classes. They'll come in sometimes, and sometimes they wouldn't. But now they actually just kind of come in every day. Now they want it. Now they need it. Now they're actually much more sociable. They actually even have created friends within, you know, our other alpha
Yeah,
pups.
just about getting out that relationship, you know, just talking, you know, showing that respect, you know, and just talking to people as if you want somebody like to talk to you, and let them know that you're there. You know, it's not just always about working out and fitness. You know, outside the gym, you know, we also, you know, want to make sure people are good.
Are they aware of what's going on? Are they aware of why I'm not going to school, why I'm not being around my friends, why I'm not, you know, interacting with other people? Are they aware? You know, because some kids are just go.
Well,
They're just happy.
Yeah.
It's like sad. It's like I can't see my friends. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah, most of them are. But during that time when they're in class, they like forget about like everything that's going on.
Right.
So like when they're working out, like no care, no nothing is going on. So just them just enjoying themselves, being free.
Yeah.
You know?
That's dope, man. That's dope. I love
It takes their mind away from it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I see y'all was on feature cover of a magazine, man. You gotta tell us more about that. Right now, GQ and shit.
These two, man. You scroll through their Instagram, you're like, man, these guys are they superstars. Like, what? God almighty.
And honestly, I think that the reason why we're doing so well is because we actually truly care for what we do. We care about the community. You know, we're not in it just for the money.
Right.
We care for our members. You know, if we ever feel like they're, you know, coming on down with something, or they feel like, we actually have members who they've gotten feedback or comments like, why are you doing it if you're, you know, so old or so this? They're like, and we're like, you know what, that energy that you receive, we're like, that's the energy that you use towards your workout, and you give it back, you know, and you just
so you channel that diet haterism.
Oh yeah,
that's what
definitely.
I call it. You know, it's like subtle, like you really want to do that, like you know.
I was telling her, well, like not too long ago, I said it doesn't matter if whether you're doing good or bad, people always gonna have something negative to say about you.
Yeah.
So that's why you just keep doing you.
And I think the negativity is more about the person like talking opposed to who they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody says something to you, like, oh, why would you, like you were saying, like if you're, you know, a certain age, like why would you go that hard or whatever? That's more about their perspective, not about the person deciding to do it. Right?
And that's why we're doing, you know, what we're doing right now, you know, to change that, rewire that, because like I said, you know, black and brown, especially in art, you know, they don't feel that type of way like the way I feel about like fitness. They reach a certain age, like, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'm not working out no more. Wow. You know? And I was like, no, that's not it. You know, when you get older, you know, you want to keep your body strong. You know, keep working out. Just because you reach a certain age doesn't mean you have to stop. You know, of course you gotta go through it like technically. You know, you gotta make sure you're training properly, eating right. You know, not doing nothing crazy. Because you couldn't do it, but just with the proper coaching and team behind you. Yeah.
Now, do you give your kids some type of diet plan, like for why they in this pandemic? Do you give them some type of meal prep plan?
To kids?
Yeah.
Oh, man, great question.
Yeah. You know, I do little jokes like eating Oreo cookies and shit like that all day.
Telling kids how to eat is like a hard thing.
Eat your Brussels sprouts. Eat your Brussels sprouts when your celery sticks.
No, it's like a cake over there. You know,
it's crazy.
So yeah, please let us know.
I mean, although I do meal prep for some of our you know, adult members, we don't really tell them like, this is what you're supposed to eat, this is how you're gonna eat. We just kind of advise, like saying, instead of eating like let's say like regular rice, go ahead and try quinoa or try brown rice and stuff like that. So we just kind of, you know, suggest items that they can do. And for the kids, it's also the same thing. You know, we can talk to the parents, or we will talk to the parents and tell them, maybe you should try feeding them this instead of that, or don't eat before coming and working out, you know, because once you're working out, you're really going to feel it. So we just kind of try to, you know, give them advice.
Kind of like little by little. You don't want to just jump straight into it, like she's saying, like, if you trying to cut back a little bit, like on the carbs, but you still like it, like you said, like cut back instead of the white do brown rice. Then from brown do quinoa, and we have some members who do is like keto and like vegan or said plant based. Yeah. So we help members just like that, you know.
I got
people.
One day I said, and we shout out to who was it that
Pretty Pump Fitness?
Pretty Pumped. Yeah, she hooked me up with some knowledge. She was like, hey, like I don't know, like are you a vegan? Like, 'cause so the difference between being a vegan and eating plant based.
Yeah.
I'm a plant based eater. That's sorry. You're good.
There's nothing wrong
So
with
I
that,
have
man.
good friends with this guy is a Olympic weightlifter. His name is Derek Johnson, and he's straight keto. And his friends, but in my he's an Olympian too. His name is Kendrick Faris, and he's an Olympian, and he's on a vegan diet. So I got kind of like both of their, you know, I was picking their brains, seeing like how their transition, why they did what they do. And it was just kind of like she was saying, like little baby steps. They didn't jump right into it. Right. People, if they're interested in trying like a different lifestyle, we kind of tell them, you just got to find what works best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes maybe this may not work for you, but you know, this one may work for you. So just try and see what works best for your body, your lifestyle, and what makes you feel good.
Right.
You know? Yes.
That's good advice.
Now, like in every group, you got the fat kid. I used to be the fat kid.
I was about to say, like,
yeah.
you know, it's all about it.
You know, insecure. You know, people talking about him. You know, because the way he looked, how much he weighed, and everything, and they come in with just low self-esteem. Like, but the reason, and you got the parents at home that just keep cooking them all this good shit, you know, cakes, shit like that, you know. You see why they fat, you know, and you can't go.
That's the good shit, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you can't go home and tell the parents, say, hey, you can't be cooking them this shit, you know what I'm saying. You gotta cook shit like that. But
how do you tell a parent?
Yeah,
hey, can you stop feeding him? Like,
you stop feeding him cakes and
cakes and pies and Doritos.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for her, since she does like the meal prepping, she would tell the parents to have the kids to try it. You know, give them an idea, you know, see like if they like it or not.
Yeah.
And have the parents start trying their meals instead of cooking for them. Have them eat what she's providing for them instead. So if they see the parents, you know, the role model, you know, the leaders leading by example, then that's gonna make them want to do it too. Yeah. So we try to go through the parents first.
Oh yeah, another thing that actually
exactly.
Yeah, another thing that actually works, what has been working, is I post on my stories, you know, when I'm making meals and stuff, like very easy meals, and then I have the parents reach out, hey, how do you do that? I want to give that to my son. That looks really good and stuff. So sometimes just doing small little things like that, the parents are actually really watching and they just want to go on and try new things. And so far, for some of the parents, it has worked.
You know what I think though? I think that, you know how you kids you get the Lunchables from Walmart and shit like that. Little crackers, a little ham, shit like that. They should do like Lunchables like for plant-based, Lunchables for like...
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few that have been trying to do it.
Yeah.
You can find them at like Target or something, but it's still got trash up in there. Like, I mean, they'll put like, you know, like chocolate covered something in there, like, and they'll put...
Strawberry.
And all the preserved apples or something like that. And then you look at the ingredient list and it's like 4 paragraphs and you're like, how did they get this many? This looks like 2 ingredients, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be simple, I think, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm with you. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
There we go. We dropping another idea, man. We've been dropping ideas.
If anybody comes with these damn ideas, I need 50%, guys.
Yeah, like, for real. So, like, let's go about it. So, we the first time we suggested that 24-hour fitness should be a testing site for COVID.
Yep.
And they haven't done it yet, so they're dumb. And then what was the next one? We did a whole. We came up with some ideas, man. We just waiting for one of them.
We did so for iBalance for. I think they.
Our balance was a little off camera because, you know,
they're still developing their product.
But they're gonna probably use it though. You know, shout out to iBalance
and everything, man. But give them a little history on your Olympic weightlifting.
Because we saw that and it's like I was like, because you look at you and then you see the weight he's pushing, you like. That's incredible. I mean, I'm not trying to call you small, but like, I'm just saying.
Like you say, you go in all different types of shit. You go to one thing, then you go to another. You try something else, then you try something else.
Swinging up like 400 pounds, he's just like his arm, just like swinging it up. I'm like,
the other day he was squatting like 400 something pounds, right?
Oh, I think like 420, 430.
430, yeah. I was like, man, that's...
Give us your dimensions. Like, how does that work? Like. So you're not like 6'5", you know you're not like you don't have 40-inch biceps or like
like the Nate Robinson
you know what I'm saying
for real.
So like
it's the thing is about this sport, it's always the people that you least suspect that always like be the strongest.
True.
Like we have like people in the heavyweight division, like they're really big, they look overweight, you know considered to like American standard they might be overweight, but they're super strong. Then we have other people in a lighter class. They might be kind of like puny, skinny. They're strong. Then we have even lower, some of the ladies, really small, and they're strong.
Yeah.
So it's not so much about how your physique looks. It's just about, it's a lot that goes into it, for, like the training, like the mental, the technique, your mobility, nutrition, how long you've been training. Dedication. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Like doing it, just doing it over and over.
You gotta have that. I always tell people you gotta have that dog mentality.
Okay.
Like no matter like no matter what's on that bar, you're gonna have to get it up. You know what I'm saying? Can't leave. I always tell people leave no crumbs, leave no sauce. Don't even leave the bones.
That's
True dogs like this guy, what's his name? David Goggins.
Yeah.
He was talking.
David Goggins. We are
yeah.
fans of the show, man. I'm telling you, like I think I might have put you on the little.
I just bought the
yeah,
audiobook.
Can't Hurt Me is like a book that I read as soon as he dropped it in 2018. Like I listened, I read it.
I got it yet.
I got the paper, and then I listened to the audio twice. I'm telling you,
like he's hype on David
I am
Goggins.
hype on it, bro. I'm hype.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
But I'm gonna let you speak on what your perspective was. But I was just saying, like, you know, that book is not like, he's not about motivation. He's about that dog mentality and being inspired and finding it within yourself. Yeah. And that 40%, like, past, like, the sympathetic nervous system, all that stuff. So, anyway, but yeah, what were you going to say about that?
He was talking about having a true dog mentality.
Yeah.
So, pretty much how the dogs, someone's going to be, like, eating on the plate, at the table, eating their plate. They can be dropping crumbs. That dog, he's going to pick up those crumbs. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to leave nothing. All right.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, if you're working out, don't be picking at your food. You know, just doing a little something and just that's it, or do a little something and rest. Some people get it. Some people it takes a little bit, you know, time. And I just still keep preaching that. You know, keep that dog mentality. Don't leave no crumbs, no nothing.
Yeah.
And don't matter what your size is. You're skinny, big, short, tall. You give it your all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he said something to the effect of, if you don't push it to where you like asking yourself, why am I doing this? You haven't gone far enough.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's like, push it to where like you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, I need to quit this. I might break something. At that point, then that's to let you know that you made it to a point of accomplishing something. You know what I mean? But if you quit and if you stop and you're like, man, like, yeah, I can go out and still dance and, you know, do all this stuff, you ain't got to rest after.
Yeah.
Then you didn't do enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You feel like that sometimes in training. Like, man, like, why am I doing this? You going for another set of squats. Like, oh, man. Like, you just sit there like, why am I doing this again? Yeah, it happens, but, you know, you remind yourself, you know, why, what is your why?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You do it for the people, your family, you know, the community, the kids, you know, everybody that's looking up. You know, you want to be that example and you know, lead everybody in that right direction. So for me, it's just once I'm gone from here, it's going to be the next generation. Just, you know, impacting the next generation and the next generation to come.
The Alpha Puffs.
So that's what
They're coming.
That's the lifting. Like, so I mean, was there any more to that? I think you had another question.
As far as the process, like beginners, like a person that want to get into weightlifting, you know, what is the process like? What's the whole process? How long you got to train with your dad? Got to be like all that shit that people don't want to
get into. You want to get into like that real power, real strongman stuff, right?
For me, I'll go slow because some people when they first get in there, sometimes they have background in fitness, some don't, and if they do have fitness, it's not like not too much good technique. So I break them down with no weights to see how they move, just body weights. You know, how their mobility is, how their core is, where they are up here mentally. You know, and once I see that they're moving, you know, first with the body weights, they can move good, they can squat good. Then I move to the PVC pipes. You know, do that. You know, slowly they start moving through that. Then once from the PVC pipe, then I have them do just the bar, no weights. And I just keep progressing them, you know, seeing them just like that. And put a little bit weights, you know, every week, you know, just like that. But I don't rush people into like lifting heavy like right away. It's all about like just the technique, you know, and proper coaching for me.
So how long you usually train for your first competition? How long did you have to train for your first competition?
Oh, my first competition? Oh man, I guess because I originally was starting in CrossFit. So that's how I kind of got into like Olympic weightlifting. Okay. But I transitioned over to that, and I guess you can say once I really started like focusing on like that competition mindset, maybe like 4 to 6 months training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what's the normal, like if you were training someone, how long would like let's say Preezy or Mimi or even myself, like if we're like, man, you know what?
Yeah.
I want to get into this. I want to like get to your level somehow. Like, help me
Somehow.
somehow, exactly. Like or like to
that's
some
the goal.
level, like that looks like it resembles it.
Yeah.
And both, all of us, we work out on a regular basis. Like, 3 times a week, definitely pushing it. But like 5 times a week, we get a real good motion in, get a little lathering. But not that in particular. How, like you said, how the progressions. How long does that, like on average, would you assume that would take, like for somebody?
I would say about like a half a year, so like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it depends on how they are up there, like mentally. If
Okay.
they're ready, I can see it.
Like they got
that's
the
for
dog in them.
Yeah, they got
It's
the
a,
dog
it's a
in
lot
them.
of mental too. I
Yeah,
think
it
Olympic
is.
weightlifting, because you're putting heavy stuff like
Yeah.
above your head.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I try to lift, whenever I'm on a competition, I always think about that. Like, shit, what if this barbell dropped on my, on my
'Cause
head?
There's a lot of videos like on
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook showing people failing.
Yeah.
dropping
oh
it.
my
And that gets in
God.
their head.
Or like cleaning it and then just dropping dead.
Yeah, so that gets, most of
I think
people
cleaning
see
is the hardest part. 'Cause I be thinking I'm gonna break my
Clean and
fucking
jerk.
wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think snatch is the hardest for me. I don't
that.
know.
A lot of people have that. That one is, for most people, is the most technical.
It is.
That
Snatch.
one.
Are those the ones that you're doing? Those are called cleans, right? Or
The snatch
So
is
the
one.
snatch
I know
is-
we call them hand clean in basketball.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, yeah.
there's
You just
clean,
go like this.
you clean it and then you jerk it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're
But-
like, I've seen ones where you get
You
up
just
under
go
that
straight
thing.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
snatch.
Yeah.
That's a snatch.
Yeah.
Or you
so
squat,
those are the
yeah.
competition ones that I've seen in the Olympics where they're doing that. Yeah, and you're right. Like I've seen some of the smallest people. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this one
Like-
woman was like 100 pounds soaking She just got up under that thing and was just like snatched it. She just like shaking, legs shaking, but just like stuff popping out, like muscles that I never seen popping out everywhere, like her legs and like it was like, and she beat everybody. I feel like this was like maybe 10, 12 years ago, but like it was.
She
just
definitely
nuts.
took her spinach, ate her spinach that day, man.
Yeah, I wish I remembered her name
Like
because
that.
I just remembered it just now, man. If I had prepared that one, I would have never. You know what I'm saying? But are there any that you admire? Like you guys admire like fitness people that you maybe inspired you to do what you do?
Well, my number one.
He inspired me.
Oh.
I
Where's
was
that
so
heart
not
thing?
in-
Where it's like, like all you need is a heart around your head right now. Like, so yeah.
For me, growing up as a kid was definitely The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dwayne Johnson.
That dude still pushing it, man.
Yeah.
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 He jumped on XFL team.
I heard he's
Yeah,
invested in
the
the
league.
entire league.
Yeah, the league. Yeah.
That's
Shout
crazy.
out to the Rock, man.
You're
Wish
trying
I
to-
had his money. Shit.
The Rock and Kobe.
Okay.
Like far as like
Kobe
athletes.
Bryant. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to somebody a couple of days ago about like Kobe Bryant and like so I grew up playing ball like and got really serious about it in high school and junior college and how I literally patterned a lot of my game after because like Kobe Bryant is one of those people like people think that he came into the league all super talented but the truth is that he really didn't. Everything that he did with his game, it really is like defies size and ability. He people will compare him to Jordan, but he was far more technical than Jordan. Jordan had a lot of more natural ability than Kobe Bryant did. Kobe Bryant didn't have a lot of flight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a lot of strength naturally. His game is so technical, it doesn't matter the size or how small or how big you are, how fast you can run, and you can make it happen. You know what I mean? And that's what I patterned my game after because like he just did it like every single move. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't matter. You know what I mean? If he's 6 foot and you're on a 7 footer, you use Kobe's moves. I promise you gonna get some shots. Fade away, bro. Fade away, the shoulder movement, the pivot, the foot game, the blocking out, the defense, all of that. Like
All the little stuff.
all the
basic stuff.
he did all the little stuff. The way he laid the ball up, even like everything. The way he released high release jump shots, all of that. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, so that's why I always tell people at my gym that just like when for as far as lifting like a competition, like you want to approach the bar like as if you're approaching like about to shoot a free throw. You want to keep it a routine. So don't go up to the bar and doing something different every time because you're just throwing yourself off. So if your routine shooting a free throw is 3 dribbles, all right. Do the little shoulder shrug like Durant or something. You know, whatever your routine, whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it works for him.
You gotta do the same thing every time you approach that bar.
Yeah.
All right, every
That's what's
time.
up.
So
That's what's up.
just getting into that.
Oh man, that's
Very
dope,
cool.
man. That's
Yeah.
dope, man. Yeah, all that stuff, man. Like far as the Olympics. So, how many titles have you won? In your, like far as your competition?
He had a lot of medals.
Yeah, you got a lot of them.
I don't even know.
Oh, it's different sports though, no?
Well, some is different. It's because I have some with running, and I some with weightlifting and some with martial arts.
Okay.
So in total, I don't know the total. I'm not sure, but I do have some. I do, but I always train like every day, like I haven't won anything.
That's
Cool.
the best way. That's the best mentality. to
And
have, man.
he's actually planning to join is it bodybuilding?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna try. I'm thinking about doing like a little man physique.
Okay.
I'm always trying something.
So
new.
you're gonna try to
That's
do
pretty
like
cool.
bodybuilding and do like a competition?
It's not. It's a natural one, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without
So
the
not the
steroids
super,
and-
not,
yeah.
not the beauty pageant.
You know,
Oh, I know bodybuilders hate me for saying that. I say that all the time. I said it's a souped up beauty.
Oh, they hate
pageant.
when I said steroid make
Yes.
the dick small. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
But yeah, I just always like to keep myself, versatile, just well-rounded. Always trying something new. I've done many like sports growing up, and I've always tried to keep myself, learning, keep learning.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, man, this is so fun. Man, you guys are great, man. We be choosing some great guests to come on the show.
All day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, dude, just
It's gonna dummy. The
if
dummy
we're
of
gonna
the
do
day.
dummy,
You want to do dummy of the day now?
I wanna do it, you know, because the shit is hilarious.
So,
but let's go and get into it, man. Then we gonna get y'all outro and everything, man. But we gotta get into this shit. This shit's funny, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
So
we gotta get into our segment, Dummy of the Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This goes out to the people who deserve that same energy for saying and doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the Dummy of the Day goes to goddamn Reese McGuire. Yes, he's a pitcher for the Toronto Red Jays.
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
Red Jays, goddamn. Shit. But they caught him in Florida in the parking lot, goddamn. Holding that back. You know what I'm saying? Stroking that back real good and long, bro. Goddamn.
In public.
In public, bro.
Half
Man.
naked.
Yeah,
That's
half,
crazy.
like
Did
bottom
Did he
half.
bottom half naked?
You have the audio, man. You got the audio.
Yeah, so like
Wait.
okay,
I
so,
mean,
You couldn't wait to get home.
I guess the funny thing is that like
It's in his bucket list. He had to do it.
I'm gonna suggest, goddamn, wait till you get home. Don't jack off in public. Have any of y'all jacked off in public?
I have.
That's amazing. I would never admit to that.
That'd be man.
So the thing is, so TMZ Sports caught it, and they said, they have the audio was released because clearly TMZ Sports has like endless money and they can pay anybody for audio for anything. I don't know how this happens. They're like have an inside track to like stuff, but they have all the audio and it's like 3 minutes long. But to give a quick synopsis, it's just they approach him and he's just all clarity of mind too. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
He sounds confused. He sounds shocked.
A little like, how'd y'all catch me?" But
Yeah.
like the thing is, he was speaking like clearly, like, "Oh yeah, like I was
Dude,
doing
I'm
that.
like,
so
dude,
sorry."
you-
Like it was a normal thing. Like, hold on, dude, this isn't normal though. Like, why would you?
I mean, you a pitcher for the. You gotta call him. Okay.
We got a caller.
What up? What up? What up? You on the locker room talk, man? What's going on?
Oh, we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Speak. He was, but his mechanics when I was watching it, like comparing it to like the way his game developed, was way different. I felt like he was very raw, like his first couple years in the league, and then once he built his mechanics up.
Fundamentals weren't there, but he was coming straight out of high school. He was amazing.
Now I'm repping the LA shirt, man. Go on.
Whoa, hold on. I think you misunderstanding.
Oh,
yeah.
The LA all day, man.
I think you're misunderstanding what I was trying to say. I wasn't throwing shade at Kobe, man. I said I patterned my game after him. I don't know if you missed that part, but the thing is that, yeah. So, honestly, I appreciate. Don't apologize, man. Honestly, I appreciate you coming and like really defending his honor because. From what you heard, the part that you heard, yeah, I would call him defend his honor too. You're saying, oh, Kobe wasn't this, but hold on, Kobe was bomb. He was great. And what I was saying is that, I patterned my game after him because he developed his game to be dominant no matter where he was physically. That's why he was able to score 60 points in his last game in the league. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because my point exactly. We say you can say that, man. We all speak French here. It's all good, man. It's all... Oh, the host? Our host?
The big freezer, man. What's going on?
He's our host, man.
Yeah. Rich McGuire. Yeah. They come in the parking lot jacking off.
I know, because it's Florida.
Let me ask you this, man. Have you ever did it in public? I ain't saving your game, man. At least you honest, man. All right. But my only thing is, man, this dude is a pitcher. He could easily go and get hit by himself. If it's that serious. Come on now. Major Leagues ain't paying him that much money.
Yeah, they got guaranteed contracts.
Exactly. Go pay for some instead of going and jack off.
You might be right. In that case, I don't know. I can't even.
Yeah. He might be holding 2 bats instead of 1.
Well, tell us who you are, man. Oh. Man, tell us who you are, though, man, so we can, we Jack Riddle. That's an interesting. Thanks, Mr. Riddle. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a nursery rhyme book. But we thanks for calling the show, Jack Riddle, man. We all you later, man.
Dude, you're amazing.
Oh man. But yeah, man, this was first call crazy.
That is great.
Yeah,
man.
that was great. Great. Hey, them Kobe fans gonna come out on you, bro.
Man, I know it's like talking against the beehive or something.
Exactly. You talk bad about Kobe in LA, buddy, man, you gonna get some attention.
Man, there's no way I'm talking bad about Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Sure to call.
For real, man. But yeah, like I said, Reese McGrath, what else can I say, man? Maybe you like 1 bat, maybe you like 2. Whatever you like to stroke it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's dummy of the day, man.
Yeah.
He still get to be dummy just because, and he, first of all, I don't know, there's a reason why he was caught. If you're going to do it in public, I think you should, be, kind of keen to
more
where
discreet,
where you are.
Yeah.
Literally, just drive to a bacon parking lot. He's in a parking lot,
to the
middle
alley
of
or
the
something.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Go to a bathroom. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Not that I've ever been there. But I'm just saying.
Sounds like personal experience.
Sounds like personal experience. Okay.
But the name The name Reese McGuire. Name Reese McGuire. It sounds like a person that jacks off with Rodgers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dang man, you just making fun of Reese's name like that?
I mean, anybody named Reese, I feel sorry for you, buddy.
Right now, especially.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you, buddy.
First Mark McGuire, now Reese McGuire.
Exactly. Both of them. You had two pitchers named McGuire.
And then Jerry McGuire.
Yeah, that was for real. Oh my goodness.
All these
man.
McGuires.
Gotta leave too many McGuires, man. And both of them play baseball, you know?
Man, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But
but yeah, man, that's dummy of the day. Aaron, hit him one more time, man. Yes. Man, but I want to say thank you to our guests, man, Veronica and Rodney, man. Hey, shout out your gym and everything, man. The promotion, anything, social media, anything, where they want to follow you, come check out your gym and everything. And y'all also, this is a question I want to ask. Y'all training outside, right? As far as with the pandemic going on.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's actually going pretty well. This pandemic, like I said, it's really not shutting us down. We are actually still growing. We're doing outdoor workouts at a local school nearby, and I mean, members keep coming by, new members keep coming by every single day, every week, and we're just growing to the point that we don't know where we're going to put them after all this is over.
Okay.
So, potentially we may have to get a bigger place, if not a second location. So it's going very well.
So how are you guys accepting payments and making and like how are you charging, and how is that broken down?
So we have our monthly memberships. It's $130. So pretty much it comes down to $4 a day, which is something that you spend, on a meal, on a cup of coffee or something. So
Love
we
that
make
perspective.
it. So we make it a very reasonable. Like we said, we love what we do. So we're just here for the community to make it attainable for everybody. So it's $130 a month, no contract. So even you can try for a whole month. If you feel like you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to pay the following month. They just let us know and we won't charge them. We were taking Zelle, Venmo, and cash, but because we are growing, it's kind of hard to keep track of all the payments, so we just moved over to a new payment management system. So,
Oh, that's dope. That's
yeah,
dope, man.
so
How
we're
often-
doing very well.
No, I was gonna say, to add on to that. Plus, with that, you also have access to do, well, not right now, but before, you have unlimited access to like all the classes.
Right.
So we have like our runners club. That could range from like short distance, long distance, triathlon, whatever that you're trying to focus on. We have Olympic weightlifting and weightlifting, like HIIT Fit. We don't call it CrossFit, but it's kind of like a CrossFit class with
Booty
a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's right, in our popular booty program.
Yeah,
Booty program.
Class.
Yeah,
I want to try that.
yeah. Booty and abs is our most popular class right now.
Are y'all doing Zoom?
Outdoor, yeah, we do Zoom workouts, virtual workouts, remote workouts. We used to do pool workouts, so outdoors, working out in the pool, just changing it up. Sometimes if we're out of town, I was mentioning to her that we have like special guests. Like I'm close friends with a lot of like martial art people.
Okay.
So people, they'll come in, they'll teach them like boxing or maybe like Muay Thai, or maybe come teaching like a yoga class, and that comes like with the package too. So we kind of keep it, open and different stuff that it's just not just this price, but what it includes. Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
And also meal planning and prepping too. So I can't forget that
Man.
nutrition part.
And bartending too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can get you a protein shake and get you a shot of Jack. You know what I'm saying? All in one, man. You know what I'm saying? All in one.
So I mean, as far as where to find all these resources, all these products, do you guys have it all online, a website that you can share with us?
We do have our website. It's alphaunathletics.com. We have our Instagram, our Facebook, which is also Alpha Uno Athletics. We are usually very responsive, so they text us, they call us, or even they DM us via Instagram or Facebook. And
That's
we're,
what you do, so you're going to
yeah,
be there.
yeah,
That's
we'll
what's
be
up.
there for sure.
I like that.
Yes.
Man, y'all make sure y'all go out and support Veronica and Rodney, man.
I'm going to tell you, man.
Yeah,
you just don't
Alpha-
find these hearts out there.
Exactly.
Don't find these hearts.
Young entrepreneurs doing it big, man. They right here in Inglewood, man. Go check out their gym. Go
Y'all
check
gonna
out
show
their
your age?
classes. man. Everything.
Y'all gonna share your age? Because y'all don't. I mean, all of us look
You're
young, but we
young.
ain't all young.
I ain't
I'm
sharing
just
my
speaking
damn
for
age.
myself. I don't know.
I ain't sharing my damn age.
But you guys look really young. So I mean, definitely. I mean,
Who's
I mean,
first?
let me see. Who's first? You guys gonna share it at all?
It's up to her.
How
I'll
old
leave it
are
up to her.
I mean, I was
Said
told
women
never
don't
ask-
give their age.
Women, yeah.
Well, see, that's not the thing. I mean, I'm 34.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
She's 34. I'm 25.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I just turned 25 in January.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
you
what's
guys, man, I'm gonna just tell you that just that dynamic alone, like, lets me know that it takes a lot of heart to do what you do. It takes a lot of even wisdom to keep pushing, you know. And you know, this is great. I can tell she's clearly like the boss a little bit. Like,
She
not based on
definitely
age
the motor behind it, you know.
Not based on age, but definitely she supports them 100%. And like, I just like what you guys have, and keep that heart big, and you know, you'll always have our support.
Exactly. Y'all two together, man. Y'all gonna make it big, man. Hell, y'all already on the cover of magazines and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know. How did you guys get to that?
Yeah. What magazine?
How
was
did
it?
that start?
Yeah.
He did a submission.
Yeah, so
too.
it was a mention from us, well, from Boyish LA. So they was looking. Well, their purpose, their goals is to look for or find communities kind of like us, or like small businesses that don't get as much, I guess you can say, exposure.
Yeah.
That way, that can get that exposure. So
Right.
you get
Yeah,
what I'm
Voyage
saying?
is doing. They're on to
Yeah.
something. I like what they've done. I mean, you can send them your whole write up, and if they really like it, they'll
Yeah.
put you on the cover. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's what happened with you guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they did like
So
the
he did a-
interview
yeah,
and
it was
everything
a
with us,
interview.
and yeah, they liked what we was doing, just like how we're doing here, and yeah,
That's
that.
what's up.
Yeah,
I was trying
that's
to
grateful.
find it to show it. Do you have it in hand? I only have
The
it.
actual
in
article. I
Oh,
thought, did
yeah.
y'all post it on your IG?
Oh yeah, it's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, it
Instagram,
is.
Oh
Facebook.
yeah, definitely.
But I have the picture to show you like exactly what we have.
We ordered a couple of prints also to kind of hand out and share, but we haven't received them yet.
Oh,
They're on their
okay.
way.
That's okay.
We was hoping to have them in hand, but they
Right.
haven't came with the, everything with the pandemic, shipping and stuff is being
Man,
slow.
everything is.
I ordered
Not
something on
Amazon.
Father's Day and it barely came like that.
It depends on what you want.
Not Amazon.
Everything on there. Amazon.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you can't find stuff now. Amazon is sold out of some stuff. I mean, kettlebells. Try to find one, please.
Oh,
Not
man.
Now you ain't gonna find no kettlebell, man.
I think they're
Hey, no, you can't find. They sell them for $300.
I know.
I know.
It's
People are
ridiculous right now.
reselling them. Like it's like Jordans right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn kettlebell. That's the hard thing. Resale.
I had one in my
Dumbbells.
cart. I had like one of those soft ones, 35-pound one that I can just drop. You know, that's not solid. You can drop it on the floor without it. But and then I was like, oh great. And like today was the day I was gonna buy it. It was like, oh, sold out until like December 6th.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Like maybe back in stock. We'll let you know.
That's
When
great.
it's
You're never
out.
gonna find them.
Yeah,
You're
like
never
it's
gonna
out.
let you know.
It's like,
You know what I'm saying?
I wait for
Just
Target
keep
to
looking somewhere else.
overpay for it at a retail store. You know what I mean?
Shit, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, we wish y'all nothing but the best. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man, and everything, man. And much success, man,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
on y'all journey, man. Y'all
Thanks to our caller.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's like a second call. Hey, we need some more callers calling in. We can talk a whole bunch of shit to y'all asses. Come on now. For real, man. And everything, man. But yeah,
the
man.
show.
Yeah, man. So, man, that concludes our episode, man. Shout out to Beacon Radio, man. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all follow us on IG, Locker Room Podcast, man, and everything, man. My apparel is coming out. Tell you, Locker Room Talk, man. Apparel coming out and everything, man. Y'all, y'all follow me on Big Preezy Baby on Instagram, man. Y'all follow Darray, you know what I'm
at
saying?
Dara Amerson.
Mimi.
I'm the awesome.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's Locker Room Talk, man. And let's get these games. Yeah!